We created a whole legendary vibe as far as with parties that we throw. The basic theme of our parties, we just like to have a good time with people. It's nothing more than that. We like to have a good time with people. We like to see people having a good time.
All eyes are on Sean Diddy Combs following his arrest on September 16th on sex trafficking charges in New York. In addition to those charges, he is also facing felony charges of racketeering, conspiracy, and transportation to engage in prostitution. Now, Access Hollywood is looking back at our interviews with the rapper from over the years, where he talked about Justin Bieber, Jennifer Lopez, and his 1999 arrest. Diddy and Justin Bieber have been making headlines recently. The two worked together when Justin was breaking out in the music industry, and when the baby singer got arrested for a DUI in 2014, Diddy defended him during our interview at his Revolt TV launch.
He's young. We've gotten, a lot of us have gotten speeding tickets before. There's people that have made mistakes. I don't think that he should be judged like he's not a human being or he's not a teenager that has to hit some stumbling blocks. You know what I'm saying? It's just not fair to make him a perfect human being. Should he be more responsible? He should definitely be more responsible. He's my brother, but I'm gonna make sure he gets on the right track.
Some of Diddy's parties have come under scrutiny recently. The 54-year-old is accused of allegedly using drugs and violent threats to force people to participate in parties known as freak-offs. In 2002, Access talked to him ahead of a major party, which is not known if it was a freak-off party, and he played coy about the guest list.
We don't really name drop, so we go.
Can you nod?
Whoever's in town, I can nod.
Madonna.
But I don't know about Madonna. You
Guy?
never know about Madonna. For real. The guy can't even answer that.
Really?
You never know about Madonna. She comes when she wants to come, and sometimes you don't even know she's there. She wears all types of disguises and everything. So we don't know about Madonna. But what we did with this party is like we created a whole legendary vibe as far as with parties that we throw. The basic theme of our parties, we just like to have a good time with people. It's nothing more than that. We like to have a good time with people. We like to see people having a good time. We have some great sponsors for this party. Then we created the invite that lets people know what's going on, an incredible invite. And then we only gave it to 10 people.
The invite to 10
Then
people?
we gave an invite first, seriously, to 10 people. We gave an invite to 10 people, then we let the hysteria begin.
Oh, yeah,
Why
right.
didn't I get my invite? Why didn't I get my invite? So then, instead of us chasing around names of celebrities or people that they basically called us, or their publicists have called us, and we're wondering why they weren't invited to the greatest party of all time. So it really made our job a lot easier and saved us a lot of money on messaging services and mailing.
Diddy's relationship with J-Lo has also been talked about recently. The singer was with her then-boyfriend during a New York City club shooting in 1999. The pair broke up years later, but when Access chatted with him in 2002, he revealed the two were on good terms at the time.
Y'all make so much out of this thing, it's crazy. That's my homegirl, we friends. We just used to go out back in the day.
Yeah.
It's that simple. You know, we're gonna always work together, we'll always be cool. She called me and congratulated me on being #1. It's nothing, it's not that big of a deal. She's married, she's happy. I'm single, I'm happy. We happy.
Speaking of J-Lo and Diddy, their 1999 club incident has been top of mind recently. The pair were at the club with Diddy's bodyguard and protege, Moses Shine Barrow, when the shooting happened. Diddy was arrested following the shooting, and in 2001, he was found not guilty of 4 counts of illegal possession of a gun and 1 count of bribery, according to the New York Times. Access chatted with him after the case came to a close, and he talked about hearing the verdict read in the courtroom.
You know, when you hear they have a verdict, it's basically on, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's no like waiting no more. It's the moment of truth right there. And the truth came out. They said not guilty 5 times. And I was just so blessed that, you know, people saw through the lies and people saw the truth, and people used their common sense that, you know, something just wasn't making sense here. And it was, I mean, the moments leading up to that, it was some scary moments just as a human being, thinking about my kids, thinking about, you know, just everything, and not wanting to go be, you know, someplace.
Thinking about being in prison.
Yeah. Someplace not having freedom for something you didn't do. You know what I'm saying? That it's a scary moment. But then there's another piece of it. Then there's like a peace, like a calmness, having faith in God, you know, having faith that it's going to be all right, but then also the peace in knowing that you're innocent. So it's like, it's two tiers. It was two tiers of it, and I was happy when it was over. And it's still like, it still hasn't caught up to me. I'm still like exhausted, and I can't wait to go away for a little while. I think this has been a learning experience for me, but I want to be able to assess everything. I don't want to just jump back into the game of life. I don't want to just jump back into the world of entertainment. You know, it was like the worst time of my life, one of the worst times of my life, going through what I was going through with the trial and also going through my things I was going through personally. And so I think I got to focus on my children, my family, and you know, even my mother, and I needed some time for myself. I can't really focus on the businesses, the celebrity, or any other things that come with it. I think the most important thing is to, you know, get my mind right and get my heart right.
Although Diddy was acquitted for the shooting, his protege, Moses Shine Barrow, was convicted in 2001 of first-degree assault for the shooting. Diddy visited Shine in jail and told Access all about their encounter.
I was going to visit somebody that was, you know, as far as that was in a situation and he didn't intend to hurt anybody, and just going to see him as a human being, as the chairman of the company, going to go and see how he was doing.
Shine, who was released in 2009, is now a politician in his native Belize, where he spoke out on Diddy's legal saga and their prior incident in a recent press conference. Diddy was acquitted of all the charges in the shooting, and Shine has alleged that he was the fall guy, claiming to reporters in his newest comments that the artist and entrepreneur, quote, destroyed his life, but he has let go of any ill will.
Let us not lose sight of what the cold hard facts are. This was not someone who I vacationed with and who he and I enjoyed this great intimate relationship of brotherhood. This is someone who destroyed my life and who I forgave and who I moved on. This is someone that destroyed my life. But do I take any joy or any satisfaction with what he is going through? Absolutely not. I am different than maybe other people. No one needs to fail for me to succeed.
In 2022, Diddy spoke out about cancel culture. When he hosted the Billboard Music Awards, he made headlines for asking Morgan Wallen and Travis Scott to perform. When Access chatted with him leading up to the show, he explained why he was canceling cancel culture.
And of course, I'm Love, so I'm uncanceling the canceled. Okay. You know, there's people that got canceled in our music industry and it wasn't right, and I'm not having it on my watch, because we all should be able to forgive. Love forgives, you know, and we all make mistakes. Ain't nobody in here, ain't nobody around no angels, can't nobody cast no stones. So on the show that I'm producing, I'm taking full responsibility for uncanceling the canceled. And they're gonna perform and they're gonna do their thing.
These uncovered interviews come a week after Diddy was arrested on September 16th on sex trafficking charges in New York. He is also facing felony charges of racketeering, conspiracy, and transportation to engage in prostitution. The now-disgraced rapper pleaded not guilty at his arraignment, and his attorney previously shut down the allegations against his client, saying in a statement that he and his team are, quote, disappointed with the decision to pursue what we believe is an unjust prosecution of Mr. Combs. On top of that, he is also facing multiple abuse lawsuits.